Folks, my name is Rudy. Welcome back to the Emporium of Basement People Like Me. Today we're talking about Dominaria Remastered. So this is a very interesting product. Now, this is not a product I'm going to skip. This is a product I'm genuinely excited about. And I hope Wizards doesn't F it up. That's my honest opinion. Now, it brings me to a couple questions. I had some of my patrons send me a message and say, Rudy, I have a simple question for you. So I said, okay, hang on. I put my pants on. I threw my head in the toilet and combed my hair. And I said, what is it, Timmy? And this individual says, well, Rudy, Dominaria Remastered just spoiled that Birds of Paradise is going to be in Dominaria Remastered. I said, oh, that's cool. I mean, they've reprinted all BOP, Birds of Paradise, many, many times in Magic's history. I don't know. It's been reprinted, I think, 69 times. And they said, no, Rudy. Dominaria Remastered is going to have the original Birds of Paradise artwork. I said, oh, ABU artwork. That's cool. And he said, no, Rudy, sit back down. Stop trying to do, And I said, what? And he says, well, there's a retro frame original version in Dominaria Remastered. I said, oh, so old border. So wait. And then I saw where this was going. I picked up what he was putting down. He was leaving a little trail of tacos, and I kept picking them up and saying, oh, a taco. Oh, and I figured it out. And then I realized he was saying, well, Rudy, with people online saying like a retro, our Magic 30th anniversary, retro frame Birds of Paradise was going to be worth like $1,000 to $3,000. But now Dominaria Remastered comes out in like 30, 45 days. And there's a retro, identical Birds of Paradise with the old frame, original artwork, with an actual Magic card back. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make... I don't like how you guys have been laughing and enjoying my channel so much lately. I don't sit here on this channel. I don't tell you guys to laugh and subscribe and click like buttons. It's pissing me off. You guys think this is all fun and games. What's wrong with you? Like and subscribe. You can subscribe to this left nut. So, it does beg the question, ladies and gentlemen. It begs the question. Magic 30th just came out, and one of the chase cards is an original retro frame Birds of Paradise in the Magic 30th $1,100 box. But that's not tournament legal because it doesn't even have a back of a card. That's a normal Magic back. And now 30 days later, we have the new Magic set that has the exact same card in it, but with a real Magic back for like nowhere near the cost. You can't make this shit up, folks. So I'm going to go on a limb. And I will be participating in this. And yes, all my patrons and people out there, and people who love me, hate me, and in between, I still give you a hug. No mouth hugs till you earn it. But I still give you a regular hug. I think most of you all are good people. This set also has Force of Will in it. It even has Time Stretch. Anybody remember Time Stretch? Old school, Silver Era, Silver Age? Was that Odyssey? Onslaught? Plane Shift. Rudy Shift. It even has Jester's Cap. Ice Age. You can get a regular, I think you can get a retro, old school frame version. So, this set's looking like a banger. It's looking like a lot of fun. Now, I want to remind everybody out there that weren't around a couple years ago, when Time Spiral Remastered came out. This was a really very successful product. It was also a very limited product. It was a single wave to distribution. And then the next restock of the next 10, 20 pallets that was left over, everything went to Papa Bezos and his giant penis rocket that shoots in the air. So be aware, do I think that's going to happen again? We can't use any past performance to predict future results in the Magic the Gathering world. Wizards of the Coast is run by a bunch of weirdos in ivory towers that play naked Twister with each other, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And that's been proven based on their track record in the last 2 years. Dr. Cox literally just spins the boardroom table, and that's how he makes decisions. But I want to be on record. Yes, we are 100% going in on this product. We are 100%. This will be offered. The actual regular draft box and the collector box. Is there a set box? Wait. Did they make us? I didn't even check this. Is there a set box? Shit, I don't even want to pause the video. I don't know if there's a set box. Did they cut it back? Did they go back to just draft and collector? Oh, that's interesting. Because like Modern Horizons 2 had draft, set, and collector. Time Spiral Remastered just had regular draft. So I thought they were going to do draft, set. They were going to overdo it again. Did they cut it back? Anyways, So I just want to be on record, folks, that number one, when I see a set like this with these epic cards being spoiled, and you can get a regular box for, I don't know what, $250, and collector boxes for what, $300 range, and you've got the Birds of Paradise example is just such a meme, folks. Like, you can't make that up. The meme and the irony on that is off the chart. But the fact we have cards like Times Chats, beautiful OG Birds of Paradise, you got Force of Will, and that's just what's been spoiled so far. This is the kind of product that people want. Now, even if they overprint it and it doesn't do good, this and that, this is the kind of product, though, that people want, and they want to engage with, and they don't feel ripped off with. Again, remastered sets like Time Trial Remastered was very successful, very beautifully engineered products. Now, obviously, Dominaria Remastered, they jacked the price up because that's what Papa Hasbro does. For those of you who weren't around a couple years ago, that was when things were really cheap. Time Trial Remastered, I swear, my costs, I think I got like 1,500 boxes of Time Trial Remastered. It was a tight print run. And then I think my cost was like 140 or 145 a box. I think I sold them for like 179 shipped. So I netted like, yeah, I think so. So after shipping and fees, I netted like 165. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was super cheap. Now, obviously, in 2022 with Papa Hasbro and, we don't know what Planeswalkers are, Spirit of Mark Bottomwater, the pricing is nowhere near that. I would assume a draft box on this product is probably going to be like, our cost is like 180 or some stupid thing. And if the collector boxes are probably going to be, everything's going to be outrageously expensive. It is what it is, nothing we can do. But I really wanted to, again, lay out there, who was Magic 30th for? Why would you spend that? I don't care that it could 10x in price. For the few people who bought it, they can make a lot of money. That's great. There are just moments in life you got to just take an L and back away, even if you know you can make money on it. There are just some things that just aren't worth it. And now we see something amazing coming out. And again, I can't wait to offer this. So if this thing's coming out in January, I guess, and so I guess in December coming up here, folks. At the end of December, we'll sell the draft and collectors to patrons, and we'll run a big thing. And we got to do some box openings of Dominaria collectors on the remaster. This looks like a ton of fun. So it's nice to see a product that I feel excited to experience. I hope you guys feel the same way. I think someone told me like some other like Urza's cards that are not reserve lists and like Sneak Attack, and I got to see a full list. They're slowly being spoiled. But again, the point of this video was the whole Birds of Paradise example. And once again, why would somebody spend over $10,000 for 36 packs of Magic 30th when literally wait a couple weeks and you're going to have like Dominaria Remastered? Hell, I'll be honest with you, Brothers War collector boxes, go for those serialized cards and have fun, all those retro artifacts. The amount of things you could buy versus that. And well, Rudy, I want old stuff. If you want original ABU, don't buy 36 packs of Magic 30th for 10 grand. Literally, for 10 grand, you can pretty much buy a collector's edition set. Maybe not a sealed one. You can buy an original 90s collector's edition, gold back set. The whole set for 10 grand. I think you can even buy like an unlimited Black Lotus for 10, 15 grand, can't you? Like, the amount of things. You can get a whole complete set of like Arabian Nights or Antiquities. Like, that, I'm just here like, who's going to pay 30? Like, that's the whole thing at the end of the day. And then that's why I always said, the people who are buying this, the 36 pack for 10 grand, and they want to flip it, if people don't want to spend the 1,100, who's going to pay 2,000? I don't get it. I just don't understand it. And all the conspiracy theories, I bet Rudy bought them all. Oh, fuck off, you bunch of morons. You really think, why would I? That's the dumbest thing. I've already been through it. If I were going to buy these, I would tell everyone watching, I'm going to buy them. Because I'm going to do box openings, and the views alone would make the box open. I could keep them for free, Magic 30th. But it's just such a toxic, it's such a middle finger product. And I think most of you are really intelligent and smart enough to realize that the long game is what I focus on. And the long game is the kind of damage and the impact of supporting and doing that is not worth the short-term profit. Even if myself, all my exes, even if I had all 3 of my pet hamsters and 2 goldfish with no fins, if we all bought Magic 30th and I was able to get a 200 grand into it, it's not worth it. For 200 grand, I'd rather just buy all Arabian Nights and Alpha Beta. There's no positive long-term implication to take a path like that. So once again, no, the conspiracy theories of stupid morons of the internet, a bunch of low flippin' Timmy morons, they're just idiots. And they're trying to stir up fake news. And, don't fall for it. But to end this video, I am genuinely excited about Dominaria Remastered. I hope you all are too. And like I said, that is going to be something we're going to sell to the patrons, and we're going to do box openings on this channel. And that's going to be in a couple weeks in December here. So I'm really, really excited to see the rest of the spoilers, because, man, that Force of Will in retro frame Force of Will, retro frame Birds of Paradise, retro frame Jester's Cap, this is what I'm talking about. This is more like Magic. Looks like, I don't mind the reprints of the set. Now, I'm sure we're going to have 20 more secret layers of, I don't know, Dominaria Remastered, Secret Lair, Transformer, Power Ranger, Rudy, Teletubby, Jared from Subway, and every other flippin' creepy, stupid shit. I'm sure we will. And I'm sure someone will buy it. But this looks fun. It's okay to have reprints. It's okay to keep some of the cards cheap. But just be respectful about it. Do it within moderation. And I think Dominaria Remastered is on a really good path of old cards and some new things. It just looks fun. It looks like a good mix of cards. Alliances, Force of Will, BOP Birds from ABU, Jesters and cards from Ice Age. And then, of course, because Force of Will's from Alliances. I mean, you got a good blend already. It looks like a good, fun product. And you can get a draft box and relive it. You got collectors for craziness. Why couldn't Magic 30th been like Dominaria Remastered? Like I said in the other video, take like a revised box back here. Why couldn't Magic 30th been a 36 pack, like vintage looking booster box for $9.99? How amazing would that shit have been? I hope you guys learned something. I hope you're all excited about Dominaria Remastered. I am. I'm hoping to eventually move forward this Magic 30th, but again, you'll still see a lot of videos on this channel. We're going to be talking about the results. We're going to be following prices. And as of right now, it definitely looks like very, very few people bought Magic 30th. And I think internally, Wizards really did feel the pressure. And I definitely think they did not make the money that they were anticipating. And internally, I personally, no evidence, Rudy's opinion is that I think it did very poorly. I think they put a very limited supply on the website so that it would sell out. And after about 30 or so minutes, they pulled the plug to make sure it didn't kind of go downhill, because of the amount of news, media, and PR on this thing. But I'm hoping, moving to 2023, we're kicking off the year with an awesome-looking Dominaria Remastered with great cards, followed by Phyrexians and some fun things. That sounds and feels more like the way Magic should be. And I'm trying to be positive about it, because I still love Magic. I know you all still love Magic. I know we're all triggered and we're all pissed about everything, but it is still one of the most amazing things in the world. And I'm hoping that we can have good sets and we can get on a better path. And of course, Hasbro just doesn't nuke everything and print to oblivion. And I'm sure we're going to have fucking 10,000 secret layers and every other dumb thing. And fucking Maytag Repairman and fucking Taco Coupon.